Oh, hi there, chat. I'm just enjoying a delicious cup of tea, waiting for you, because we're going to be finishing Resident Evil Zero tonight. This could be a shorter stream than usual. Not really sure exactly how much is left. We may speed through it. I am a hardcore good gamer after all. But I'll try to get at least 2 hours out of it. I'm kind of curious what the final boss of this game is going to be. Since that actually the villain has not been developed at all, has he? He's like, yes, revenge and leeches. Anyways, hope everyone's had a great day. Kind of warm, uncomfortably so. I have a fan on in the background. I don't believe anyone should be able to hear it. What's up, everyone joining me right now? Goku, Esoteric, Sly, Sinua. Hello. How are you? You know, one day I want to get like a serious case of amnesia so I can meet all of you over again and it'd be a brand new experience. Oh, what is it? What is this? Who are you? That kind of thing. Or I could just wait for the Alzheimer's to kick in. Good evening and good day to all of you, chat. You're all wonderful people. Are you here for the end of Resident Evil Zero by any chance? Because I have that in stock. Silly Bob, thank you for your first time subbing. Thank you very much. I like the name. Dear to my heart. If you don't sub to Dartigan in the next 3.45 seconds, this spider will be in your bed tonight. Oh, come on. We don't need to threaten violence for that. Besides, according to popular myth, you eat at least 60 pounds of spiders every year in your sleep. What if you're already subbed? Like I said, I was just stating that's not the truth. It's a lie. Slander. Sorry, I'm your love, am I? Well, that is high. You've set a high bar. When did we first become such star-crossed persons? Western King, how you doing? Welcome back. You're working on finishing your screenplay project. Are you actually hoping to get it turned into a show? For now on, anyone who wants to like try to flirt with me, you need to put a male-female tag on your comment so I can know if you're like joking, being gay for me, or being like straight in love. There's 3 different things there. So I need to know how to respond properly. Like, hey Dart, you sound nice. I like your voice. Male tag. Like, oh, cool, bro. Can I hate you to distinguish yourself from the rest? I would encourage that, actually. Nothing wrong with a good old hate stream. What? I don't know where it's going with that. I think I had a different word in mind, but I chose not to use it at the last second. Happy day? Oh, well, happy day to you as well. My voice is amazing, actually. People have told me this before. I think it's just my resonance, obtain resonance, is so flat, and it's my voice is like one of those magic pictures that you can't really look at, and it just morphs in front of you, so it becomes whatever you want it to be sound like. That's the way I'm currently describing it. Obtain my resonance, son, is gonna be my new personal meme. Get on my resonance. It's a bad meme, but it's mine. I seem cool. Here's your tag as requested. Red team. Tells me a lot of information. You may want to get to Deadly Premonition 2 quickly without going into spoilers. Swery is apparently doing a rewrite for the future patch due to material that could be seen as insensitive. Oh. Okay, that's a wonderful world of patches where, we have that being done. You didn't say the right thing. Patch it out of your game. I'm guessing it's somewhat political in nature. But he's had plenty of moments like that in his past games. Especially Deadly Premonition, I'm gonna guess. I've completely forgotten. I gotta send out announcements. got interested in chat conversation. Salute right back. My voice from 4 years ago to now, well, my voice back when I was doing like the Titanfall stuff was heavily edited because I didn't think anyone would want to listen to this voice you're hearing currently. Yeah, well, I won't say due to spoilers. Well, I can take probably a pretty accurate guess. I usually know what words and things I can't say anymore because if you're a content creator, you have to pay attention to that stuff, else you get your ass canceled. That's the world we live in. So I can guess probably what it involves. Let me quickly do this, get that out of the way. I like how YouTube warns me about uploading a video now. Are you sure you want to publish this, man? It ain't safe out there. You sure you don't want to wait a little bit longer for the ads to be generated and make sure it's all user friendly? I wouldn't do it, man. It's dangerous. Come on. YouTube is becoming like your crackhead friend that you've known since childhood, but he's just gone on the wrong direction. Like wearing the tinfoil hat, looking out, looking at the blinds constantly, keeping a logbook of every car that drives past his house. Remember the YouTube stuff? Nazi? I don't remember that. What do I think of sandbox games like Gmod? They have their place. They're fine. I'm not really big into them myself because you really have to have a good group of friends that can really make them fun. And, friends is what I lack. Going by what I said, it isn't what I think it is. Looking forward to Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, it's only a few days away. I need to buy that soon. What's up, Gabby? How you doing? You play anything with me? Well, if I ever play a multiplayer game, I'll send out the call. Your girlfriend just broke up with you, so instead of trying to work things out, you'll just vibe with Dart and chat and deal with problems later. As long as you deal with them on your own terms, and you do get to them. But hopefully, either maybe you get back together if it was a good relationship and it's just a temporary thing, or maybe you find someone better. I don't know. Don't really know how to respond in that situation because I don't know the details. But I'll try my best to give you a good time tonight. Good night. Good night to you as well, Keshot Witching. You want to let the beans spill on what? I don't believe I have any big secret. To be honest, you always do Gmod alone. Right now, these days I'm going to guess Gmod is not quite as big as it used to be. Though I hear they're working on a Gmod 2 now that the Source 2 engine is technically done. How was my day going? Pretty good. I got a cake. Took a big bite out of that earlier. The new capture card came in for my new PC, so I now have all the parts for it. Just got to get around to building it. Bit shitty she is, huh? Well, hope you find someone nice then. What's my secret sauce in getting sins that you can't notice when you're playing games? First, be a horrible person. There is no secret sauce, really. Just pay attention, look in between. You really have to just look at the details and see how they mesh together. I think it's just one of those skills you either have or you don't. Or you can develop it though if you don't have it. But I used to do that as a kid when I'd watch TV and movies. I just kind of pick them apart and see what made sense because I was really interested in how stories worked, and it kind of just gradually developed into that. Happy birthday! Oh well, thank you, chat. Thank you. I am a year older. Have I sinned Resident Evil 0? No. I may end up doing a video on it. That's why we're playing through it. Oh, thank you, Bass Clef. Birthday bits. Happy birthday. Thank you. Just to say this right now, none of you have to give me anything, bits or subs otherwise, just because you heard that. It's not required at all. That's why I don't really advertise it. Because I don't want to use it to bait that kind of thing. So, saying happy birthday is more than enough. Did anyone get my cake? My mom baked me a cake and brought it over. That was nice. Green Hood, happy birthday, Dart. Here's some imaginary bitches. Now that's a birthday present. How's the COD vid coming? I am halfway done editing it. It will be up Thursday, as long as everything continues to go well. Thank you, chat. Thank you very much. I'm sure some of you have birthdays coming up too. Make sure you're mentioning it when you do, and chat will be just as generous. Thank you as well, Mike, for the 100 bits. Like I said, no one has to do that, though. There's a reason I don't title my birthdays on streams. I think this is actually the first time I've ever streamed on it. I usually I don't want to. Just because it's embarrassing. Alright, I do think we should get to playing the game. I don't know how much of it is left. Someone said last night that it was like 3 hours worth, but I'm going to doubt that heavily and say I probably only have 2 hours left. So, it might end up being a shorter stream than normal, but we'll see how by much. Quack, quack. Wow, back at ya. Your birthday passed just before you had Twitch. Can you get a late birthday? Happy late birthday, Cobra. Also, Mr. Roboto, thank you for the 500 bits. Happy Moo Day. Alright. Video game time, chat. Is it video game time? I think it is. What game is next? Well, my next video is Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare, and then more than likely Ghost of Tsushima after that. Also, Don't Open, thank you as well. Happy birthday. You're very sweet, chat. Thank you all. Like I said, don't feel obligated. You need your money, make sure you're keeping it. Make sure everything's working. Video game time, boys. Yes, video game time. Alright, let me adjust everything. By that I mean my pants and my underwear. Been sitting down for a little too long. Sometimes they just move around like ghosts are pulling at them. Right. Hi Dart, just got here so didn't hear half start, but I hear it's your birthday. Here are bits anyway, just cause I like what you do. Enjoy, my dude. Well, thank you. Thank you all, chat. Very much appreciated. But all you have to do is say happy birthday. You don't need to give me anything. Okay, what am I doing? Load game, that's right. And starting a recording. Wow, for some reason Bandicam is like tiny baby size GUI right now. I don't know why. Okay, some of you are just now saying happy birthday more than once. You're running it into the ground. Resident Evil. Windows 10? Yes, that's what I use. Your love is more than enough. Ghost of Tsushima, that's a much better name. Guessing age 27 or 28? Sure, why not? Technically younger than that and biologically. Alright, lodgings. I forget what I was doing last night. It was late. Dynamic entry and also happy B-Day. Thank you. Also, God is Haim. Hello everyone. Enjoy the stream. Thank you for your 11 months. Everyone's just in time for the start of the game, it seems. You know, the happiest thing on this day, chat, is that how much the stream has grown and how many new friends we made. Especially in the past couple months. There's been a lot of new people who joined. So that's the greatest gift of all, that I have so many cool people to hang out with. That's all I need. Good friends. Well, good people to spout memes at me. Actually, it's more like good voices in my head when you think about it. I got a mouse on the screen. Get that off. Who is the better ass here? Between these two? I'm pretty sure Billy wins. Well, I can't really tell. Hers is covered up by the fanny pack. Happy day for everyone, chat. Yes. I'm personally gonna say I have the better ass between the three of us, since I'm technically here as well. Is anyone actually saving for the Persona 5? There are some people who say they are. I encourage people not to. It's a waste of time. I'll probably end up getting to the game well before anyone ever gets enough points. Also, Peter Piper Portable Pan is gifting a sub to... who got it? Dr. Gonzo. Congrats, Dr. Gonzo. And thank you, Peter Piper. I think I need to, like, move on. Darn, yeah, I had red velvet cake, my favorite. I think we're equipped enough for right now. What's the purpose of bits now? It's Twitch's currency for, like, you know, donations. That's really all it is. Red velvet cake is best. It's been my favorite since childhood. Simple to make, but it, you know, I don't even know if it actually tastes any different from a normal cake since it is just red food coloring added into it. But hey, maybe it's like a placebo flavor. Mmm, that delicious placebo. You got a leak, pal. I'm gonna need new boots. What's my favorite tongue twister? They're usually dirty, but I can't remember any of them. There used to be a really dirty tongue twister I know, but I haven't thought of it in years until you just mentioned that, so I couldn't recall it. I think it involved clitorises. You can think of a lot of words that could probably mess you up as you try to say clitoris. But, however, if you can master saying that tongue twister, you will be very popular with the ladies if you ever get to do something to their clitoris. Because you'll lots of mouth movement. Way more effective than, you know, spelling your name with, you know, in letters. Okay. Wish your ISP didn't suck so much. You could watch in 1080p. It's well, it's perfectly fine if you just listen to the audio anyways. What do I think of Far Cry 6 trailer? It's a good trailer, but I haven't seen any gameplay yet. That's the important bit. Notice you? You've been noticed, Poop King. Your name is hard to miss, actually. Any suggestions on fans for a PC? I don't usually buy extra fans for my PC. Usually the case I get has all the fans I need. But I guess Thermaltake or Noctua. Noctua is usually like the primo brand for like PC case fans. Or at least that's what I've always heard. I'm going to send the Fallout series. I guess I could possibly send the new one. Not Fallout 76, but, you know, Fallout 4. Oh. Take the bite for me, Rebecca. Actually... this will be a little bit easier if we just set them on fire. Cut down. If you threw me a party right now, we'll use our pimp money to give a big-ass cake with Lego sets. Thousands of dollars, bitches will be all over you, and lots of good food as well. Well, I think they'll be all over the cake. Bitches love cake. Shit, you're nearly dead, aren't you? You need a full heal, so exchange these. True, see? She confirmed it. She loves cake. It's a control panel for the gondola. The motherboard is missing. Without the motherboard, the gondola can't receive electric current. Raspberry Pi, stat! And by Raspberry Pi, I mean the tiny little computer. Not actual Raspberry Pi. Treatment plant manager's diary. Damn it! Why is normal industrial waste being delivered here? This is an Umbrella Corporation facility. We can't deal with this volume of material. Plus they're sending us contaminated materials that we can't process. What are we supposed to do with it? It looks like they're closing it down. Not surprising, using it like they did. Had to be done, but it was pretty sudden. It's not like they cared until now. Anyway, as long as I can get out of here, I don't care what they do. Think you will play Ghost of Tsushima on the hardest difficulty to make it feel like the most realistic Dark Souls you can get. Does everything game need to be Dark Souls, though? I think it's more than difficulty that's what make Dark Souls Dark Souls. It's just gonna be like a probably annoying experience if you do that, actually. I say play it on normal first, get a feel for it. But hey, maybe you're a god tier gamer and it works out for you. So we gotta find a motherboard. Can only one person ride this? Or did he just... I guess... Hey, Herbra Maboti, however that's pronounced. Now you have a good night too. A tiny cone snail appeared in your fish tank and you called it Limmy. Good name for a snail. Code Vein is lovely. I've meant to play it at some point, but I just, you know... I'm kind of waiting for it to come down in price. I don't really feel like paying full price for it. You never play full price for your anime games, chat. Bad idea. Oh. Oh my god, this place is gigantic. Who is my anime waifu? I don't really have anyone. I'm not really big into anime, but I've said before if I was forced at gunpoint to pick an anime waifu, it'd probably be the blue-haired lady, the adult one from Neon Genesis Evangelion, the one that like told Shinji to keep getting in the fucking robot. She drank a lot. Like to be lazy. Seems good enough for me. Oh, you're back, are you? Man, that is some excellent toenail clippage. Dude is taking care. Misato? Yeah, I guess that's her name. Oof. When did you become a hunter? That's fine, I needed it separated anyways, makes it easier. Dead. That took all my magnum ammo though, since I didn't bring my shotty. Oof. Well, I need this heal again. Give me. You can hold big gun. You're a Dark Souls noob? Well, that's the thing. Everyone is a Dark Souls noob and stays that way even after playing a Dark Souls game. There's a button. Press it. You love my voice? Thank you. That's quite a few comments tonight on the voice thing. I mentioned it before, my voice is like one of the magic pictures that you can't really look at. It just shifts and changes in front of you. So my voice becomes whatever you want it to be. Or maybe. I'm probably just sounding super pretentious right now. I still think my voice is incredibly ordinary. Resident Evil Village is not 8. Yeah, but why do they like highlight the VIII in Village part? You can't have it both ways, Capcom. Motherboard. Is that from Asus? Oh no, it's MSI. Put it back. Do you think Capcom should have done the Veronica remake before 4? Well, keep in mind, neither of those have actually been confirmed. That's just a bunch of speculation and possible rumors. There's no official announcement for a remake of 4 or Code Veronica. But I do think Code Veronica should be done first. I do agree on that. Did I do a review on Red Dead Redemption 2? I did. Back when it came out. So you can find that up on the channel. Turned into a pretty good video too. Did you know today? No, you don't need to keep me putting that out. Good. Okay, we could go back there and power up the gondola, but let's do that just to make space in our inventory. Convinced that Village will be Resident Evil Revelations 3. Well, it started out as that, and apparently they thought they liked it so much they decided to make it into a 8, not 8. Maybe we should start calling it that. Resident Evil, not 8. Any hype for tax day tomorrow? I actually paid my second quarterly taxes today. That was fun. Goodbye, $3,900. That was nice knowing you. See, when you're self-employed, chat, tax day is even more special. And by tax day for me, I mean it happens several times a year. Oh, I did. It's a small gondola. Rebecca should probably ride in it. Get in the gondola? Not yet. What's the worst game I've ever played? Well, the worst game I've ever personally played would have to be the Total Recall game on the NES. That's a kind of legendarily bad video game. But the irony is, since I was such a little kid, and I had no actual taste in quality, I fucking love that game. I played the Total Recall NES game so much the cartridge wore out. But if you're asking me what's the least favorite game that I've sinned, FF13. By a country mile. Billy, why do you keep getting separated? Thank you, chat, for the happy birthday wishes. Thank you. Oh, that boy will not get in the elevator with the girl. No, you're right there. Come on.
This way.
Okay.
I think he's getting shy. Chat, you're making me embarrassed with all these birthday wishes. I should have, before I started the stream, typed into, the auto mod, ban the words birthday. That'll show you. Even more than Assassin's Creed Odyssey? Yes. 13 is just, I have a lot more invested in the Final Fantasy franchise than Assassin's Creed. A lot more better memories with that series. We're still underneath Raccoon City. I still don't understand the placement of this place. How it all matches up. Who's my favorite anime protagonist? I guess Guts from Berserk. I guess that counts. Gotsu. Yes, Gotsu. You're underneath the mountain near the mansion. Well, we actually went to the... When we got in the gondola and came here from the mountain, we were in that lab that's actually below Raccoon City. Or at least it very much looked like it. Cobra, you're a very sweet boy. See, you know how to talk to people. I guess I gotta get her in the gondola. Get in the box. Get in the box, Becca. This box was made for you. What's in the box? That's an excellent transportation system they've come up with. You're just starting out on YouTube. Do you have any advice for you? Well, not without looking at your channel, I can't really tell you specifics, but I would say, one, figure out what kind of content you want to make. Don't just try to shotgun it by doing a little bit of everything. Make sure you know exactly what you want to do, and you'll continue to get better and better at it. Other advice I would give you is make sure your thumbnails are eye-catching. A lot of people, when they're starting out, will half-ass their thumbnails. Don't do that. No one will watch your videos, no matter how good it is, if you have a shitty thumbnail that doesn't get anyone's attention. Same with the title. You gotta learn that metagame. What's up, Odsty? TMW, I don't get my comments read laughing my ass off. I'm fine with it. Well, I read as many comments as I can. I won't be able to read every one of them. But, sometimes I read them, but I just don't respond as well, because I don't really have anything to say. But, it is what it is. I do have to play a game, and I can only look away every once in a while to read the chat. If video games were composed compared to movies, what do you think would be the 2001 A Space Odyssey of games? I really don't like making that comparison to movies and films. The games are their own thing, and they don't really compare as well as people think. So I don't think there is any game that would be the 2001 Space Odyssey, just like I don't think there's any game that, any movie that would be the Silent Hill 2, or equivalent. There's a levee here to operate the floodgate for the dam. What's up, Otstein? So make clickbait thumbnails and cliffhanger titles for YouTube success? Well, I'm not going to say that, but a little bit, yeah. But if you can avoid that and just come up with good thumbnails and titles, you're better off. Clickbait might get you the view count, but it won't get you the retention rate, which is actually more important. You need people watching more than like the first 10 seconds of your video. Well, nothing but garbage. There's nothing out of interest here. You want to be a variety YouTuber, though, and maybe break the mold of it? Well, when I say figure out what you want to do, I'm... Oh, shit, fuck, what? No, fuck you, I ain't wasting bullets. Yeah, look at my ass while I pick this up. Just sit there. When I say figure out what you want to do, if you want to be a variety, make sure you just nail down your style for how you go about doing it. Pick up the pea jar. Shit, fine. I think it's like Digi water. Fiji, we got a brown... Oh, it's industrial water, never mind. Well, that basically could count as Fiji water. Screen displays a mysterious-looking graph. Looks like some kind of chemical. Put it in the mixing set, yes. The red chemical is already in your mixing set. Add the chemical, yes. Blue chemical and red chemical have become mixed to form sulfuric acid. Capsules contain the larva of some kind of life form. It's unlike anything you've ever seen before. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Which way do I go? This door be locked. Ow. Well, let's see if you can go downstairs. This now dried bridge with a waterfall. Dill will want to jump scare you. Prepare. What? How's my health looking? Not good. There's a battery. I need that. Yeah, I can tell one of these is gonna, pop open. Capsule's been shattered. Whatever was inside is gone now. Whatever was inside. Gee, I wonder. Bioorganic. What's the favorite game I've reviewed? Well, my favorite video I've made is Until Dawn. That's the first game I ever streamed, and it was a very, different experience for me. Water that's been treated to remove impurities. Oh, Oh, we combine those. Examine what we got now. This diluted sulfuric acid solution is suitable for use as battery fluid. Oh, we need that to like charge up the battery once we get it. Thought you were gonna say Metal Gear Rising from all the sin reversals. I really like that game, but it wasn't my favorite video I've made. Do I think a Sam and Sully game? I think I just prefer Sully, just like as a prequel set in like the 70s or something. I think setting like that kind of game in the 70s would be perfect, or even in the 80s. Right before all the technology really takes off for our current modern world. All right, we need to go back to Billy. Yeah, I can go back to that bridge now. Young Sully Uncharted game would be... I do think if they ever went back to the series, it should be about Sully this time. Because I feel Drake's story is done. They don't need any more with him. It would just be like I'd be really worried about they did him again, because they'd be tempted to fuck it up after what happened with The Last of Us 2. Turns out Drake couldn't give up the life of adventure after all. Now he has to pay. Did I like Red Dead Redemption 2 as much as others did? I really liked that game, yes. It had some great freaking... It really knew how to use its characters well. I do think it was a little bloated. There's like that island section and then the epilogue I felt were a little too long and kind of unnecessary. But other than that, excellent game. The gondola has arrived. I know, but I want to leave. I want to leave by the gondola. Okay, I guess I just gotta send Billy over. You know what would be interesting if I send the classic Resident Evil games? Oh, you mean the original PlayStation ones? Maybe. But I don't really see the point since I've already done a lot of the... When it comes to 2 and 3, I've already did the remakes, and there's only so much that's really different. Plus, those games came out before my cutoff date. Didn't I also like Call of Duty 3? Call of Duty 2, the big... Call of Duty 2 is my favorite Call of Duty game. Before it became that was before it became the big series it is now. I think this is the right way. You honestly do the best Dutchman? The best Dutch? Arthur. Oh god, I've just done it a lot. It's not the best though. I could definitely improve it. Arthur. Sorry, it's just a satisfying squish. But the remake for Resident Evil 3 is worse than the original? I would agree, it's definitely a smaller game than the original. Gameplay-wise, I think it's, probably, cleaner, not as messy. Do you think Valhalla will be better than Odyssey? I think it will probably be about the same as Odyssey. I'm gonna leave these here because I probably am not gonna need them. Now, let me make a save, because who knows, this game might do something to screw me over. I got plenty of save tokens anyways. What is my ideal set for an Assassin's Creed game? I would really like to see one set in Japan during the time when the country is being forcibly opened by the US, like the 1860s. When the black ships go over, and then you have the end of the samurai age. There's a lot of revolution and stuff going on in assassinations. That'd be a perfect setting for it, but they don't want to do it because of ninjas. It'd be stereotyped. I think that's a really good setting, but hey, we're getting Ghost of Tsushima, so it's close enough. Other than that, I guess there's plenty of great settings. You could have they could have one where you play as Guy Fawkes, putting the gunpowder plot, or during the England Civil War. The Russian Revolution would be a good one too, but that might be too modern since you'll rely too much on guns. I forgot to drop those, by the way. You think Ghost of Tsushima will be... I think it'll be a little bit, cleaner than an Assassin's Creed game. And probably a, more engaging story. And less messy. Let me leave these right here so I can see them properly. Also, I'm going to leave this gun. Don't need that right now either. Joan of Arc game would be cool. Could be, yeah. There's a lot of historical settings you can set that in. I keep wondering if they'll ever do a Western version of Assassin's Creed now that, Red Dead has made Western games a viable option. Like, the last time they were in America was like during, well before the, the Wild West. It was like during the Revolution. So, if they ever go back to the US, I'm pretty sure it'll be a Western. Guy Fawkes is not... Well, Guy Fawkes is, appropriated for V for Vendetta. Guy Fawkes, the actual historical, was a guy who like tried to ignite a cask of gunpowder under British Parliament. He didn't wear the famous mask, though. Have I done a video on Metro Exodus? I have not. On any Metro game, actually. Though I do have many jokes. Well, the boob rendering test joke from Metro. Where am I going again? You want Mesopotamia, although that's probably too early. Yeah, we know that the assassins got started, in the Egypt, not even ancient Egypt times, but like Greek Egypt times. Also, new conscript, thank you for your 6-month sub. New, I missed the resub. Either way, happy birthday. Oh, thank you. Which Ubisoft game do you think will be a great Assassin's Creed? Of the 3 right now that they've announced, Watch Dogs has my most interest due to the main character dynamic of picking whoever you want and having like a team. I plan to have a team composed of 90% grannies, if I can. Boomer Squad, roll out. Oh no! Ribbit! Just... Pepe, why? It's not even... it's just weird. It's not even mutant, it's just big. Like, the viruses makes them big now. Gilf gang. Oh, well, I wasn't going in that direction. What do you mean with me doing the best Dutch? Well, he is Dutch, as in the character Dutch. And then he put man as a man. That. He was saying I do the best Dutch impersonation, essentially. It's really hard to, juke when you're... Juke Billy! What a crusty bot they have. Yeah. There's a magnetic card reader here. Oh, fuck. You know what? I'm gonna have to kill you guys, so do it. Burn. If there was a nudity in that game you're streaming, how would I dodge it? I don't. Twitch is fine with nudity as long as it's not a game solely about sex and nudity. I played The Witcher 3 on stream and it has plenty of nudity in it. Just fine. I mean, I'll make jokes about it, but it's not a big issue. Door is now unlocked. The boobs in Metro Last Light are too shiny. There's only one set of boobs in, well, I mean, not Last Light, Exodus, but Last Light depends if you're playing it on, a PC with settings with an NVIDIA graphics card and you have the tessellization and physics turned on. It is a religious experience. No doubt. I'm planning on sitting Cyberpunk. Yes, that's like after The Last of Us 2. That's the biggest game of the year. And since fuck you. And since YouTube decided to monetize my Last of Us 2 video and like limit how well that video could ever do, that's gonna be my big makeup part of it. So I have to make sure. In the future, I'm gonna use pictures of puppies instead of even having censored boobs, since YouTube is like not even down with that. Best boobs besides Metro. Maybe Witcher 3? Seems like a good option. Because YouTube doesn't want boobs, nor does it want censored boobs. It will demonetize you for both. What have you missed? No. In terms of gameplay, there's a big frog. Other than that, just, bugs. Skitter. By the end of the year, you got a lot in my play. Yeah, with new consoles coming out and whatever gets released for those for like the first, wave. Gonna be a busy time for me.
This way.
Yeah.
Right. Can you grab the battery up there for me? Give Rebecca a boost. Oh no, it's this thing I've killed many of before. Terrifying. I'm gonna send Dying Light 2? Also, yes. Put it simply, if there's a big AAA game coming out that has, plot and it's something I can work with, the answer is usually gonna be yes. All praise the Moo. Praise him. Hallowed be his name. Sacred bovine. Can I send Witcher 3 by October 31st, 2020? That is highly doubtful. I mean, I've played through it and have all my footage, but it's a lot of footage I'd have to watch through. Oh yeah, I need you to mix battery juice with battery. Good. Will I send Halo Infinite? That's my plan to right now. Okay, we need to get that. We need to use this battery on that forklift in the other section, then we can come back here and open that door. What'd YouTube say about my snack boobs in Neo 2? Nothing. I've never had an issue with the censored boob jokes before, but for some reason, The Last of Us 2, they're like, oh no, that's wrong. Demonetized. Sorry. Why don't I send DLC? Usually there's not enough there in most DLC. And oftentimes a lot of DLC just doesn't interest me. So that's my main reason. Am I going to try to kill someone with a forklift? No, we're just going to use it to get up to a higher level and grab an item. Where was that located at? I think it was up this way. Sony is on my ass. No, this was a YouTube thing. Can't believe there's 2 battery puzzles in this game. What's up, Worthy? How you doing? You're going to sleep. I hope you enjoy the game, and the rest of you, I hope you enjoy the stream. Hey, you have a good night's sleep, Cobra. Hope you have a good one. Right, where was that forklift at? I think it was up this way. Got some mini moves in chat. Only people who worship cows more than this chat are the people who have India. Do you have anything you want to leave behind? Actually, no, I want to give you this, though. These are doing her no good. Onward we go. Dying Light 2 looks so good. We've only seen one video of it. It looked alright. It didn't, like, blow me away. Oh, hello, George. I know because he's still holding his gun up, one of them's still alive. You think Far Cry 6 will be better than Far Cry 3? I couldn't tell you. I haven't seen any gameplay. All I've seen is the same CG trailer you guys have seen. I know they're clearly chasing after that because they're using another actor from Breaking Bad. That's not super obvious. At all. How do we make Far Cry 3 where everyone likes our characters again? You're making Jambalaya. What is Jambalaya? Jambalaya? Shit. Where was that goddamn forklift at? Jambalaya. Giancarlo plays such good villains. Well, like I said, it's not a bad thing they're using. I'm not saying that. Just saying it's nakedly obvious they're still trying to chase after that Vaughn experience. What they've been doing since 3. It's a Cajun dish with sausage and chicken and veggies. Okay, it sounds real good now. Just with an unpronounceable name for me. Do I think the people that watch your videos worldwide... Do I think of the people who watch my video, like, do you think your audience is American? Hold on. Well, I know what my audience is. YouTube tells me directly. And it's definitely American focused, but American and Canadians make up the most of my viewers, followed by the UK, Australia, and Germany. Jambalaya. Yeah, I'm probably still mispronouncing it even when you do that. There it is, finally. Alright, first off, Billy, you get...
I'll go.
Yeah.
I think you figured out about it. You figured out what hentai is, did you? We told you to remain pure. Someone needed to remain uncontaminated. You're from the United Arab Emirates. Nice to be on a stream at 5 a.m. Sorry about that. My stream times are really only, compatible with, the, Western Hemisphere usually. But it is what it is. Sometimes I do them earlier. Forklift. Looks like it's ready to be used. Press the lift button. Take keycard for the incinerator. Didn't you just say Dying Light 2 looks so good already, once already? In fact, use the same long so? And didn't I say, yeah, it looks good, but nothing that blew my mind? You're not getting that past me. I can spot a repeated comment like that. You have a fuck sleep schedule anyway, huh? Well, hope you get that sorted out. Everyone needs good sleep. Always go for that 7-8 hours of worth. Can't be overstated enough. Right. Fucking Billy, god damn it. You telling me that man couldn't jump up and grab that card? No. He might break his precious ankles. Where are you? You didn't even leave here. God. Oh. You're watching a movie and missed if I said it or not? Oh, I see you're multitasking.
Let's regroup.
Roger.
Back this way. But since we don't know when Dying Light 2 is coming out, I'm not really all that worried about it. It feels like it's going to be delayed until like 2021 at the very least. What was my favorite Resident Evil boss? I'm thinking. Probably El Gigante. I think him from 4. Since I'm such a very different, boss for Resident Evil. Is this the right way? I can't tell. I believe I went the wrong way.
I'll go check over there.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Yeah.
Wrong way. Long way. There is something, or is it? We did leave a save token here, so we'll grab that. If you know about hentai but don't watch it, are you still pure? It's so hard to say. Sometimes knowledge is all it takes to corrupt. It's gonna be there tempting you from now on. You'll be like, I wonder what that's like. Your message has remained the same every resub. Moo. Thank you, Sigarda, for your consistency then. Who would win, Atreyu or Atreus or Atreyu or Abby with a golf club? Atreus. Okay, I thought you were asking me about the kid from Neverending Story for a second, but you mean the God of War kid? God of War kid. He's an actual mythical half godling. I think he's got it in the back. He's. You don't like shrimp. I don't really either. They feel like I'm eating like sea bugs. Do I think the song Stairway to Heaven is the best song ever? No. I just went, I went back in a circle. Trey was annoying. Well, all small children are. You can't believe Abby's boobs got me demonetized? You already weren't prone to liking her. It is what it is. Like I said, I mentioned before, I'm pretty sure if I didn't censor them, it wouldn't have got me demonetized. It's a weird, little bit of logic. Because you can barely even see them. You have fun with that? I'm going to try to fall asleep without tossing and turning. Well, good luck with that too. Trying to find my way back now. The one thing I'm looking forward to the most when Ghost of Tsushima comes out is it maybe will finally kill off the Last of Us 2 discussions. We can be free. What was my favorite Metal Gear Rising boss? Monsoon. I go in a circle. I'm just going in circles again and again, aren't I? Yeah, this is not... Okay, it's the other door. I've confirmed it through trial and error. Well, yeah, that's why it usually happens when, you know, women work out that much. They sacrifice the boobs for gains. That's actually kind of pretty typical. I'll remind you of Diesel Patches. Who is Diesel Patches? The name doesn't ring a bell with me. I love all this backtracking. It's good. Puff isn't buff yet. Most women... Well, most women can't get buff without, you know, testosterone and, like, steroid injections. Investigators report. I didn't read this. We should have finished with this dump long ago. When this all started, did anyone expect that there would be guns blazing away like this? We weren't told a thing about these creatures attacking us at the briefing. Guess they were a surprise to the head honchos, too. The things in the woods just started to attack people. That had to be planned. Someone deliberately scattered that virus, no doubt about it. But the guards, our fellow soldiers, they must be still around. Well, whatever. Don't have to worry about that anymore. What I've got to worry about is whether to use my last bullet on myself or on a friend. That's the only decision I have to make. Cyberpunk, male or female? I'll probably be playing as myself. Male. Oh, you... Sorry, I panic menued. Do I read SCP? I have every once in a while when someone links it to me. But I don't just sit on the site for hours and hours reading it. Right, yo, Billy, you can have this one. I didn't even get you back to... Fuck. Should have given him the double mix. That was a waste. Gosh. Buff Puff totally suplexes the Rock in the next Fast and Furious movie. Puff, they're talking about you again. They're saying you're gigantic. Do I like shooting guns? When it comes to guns, I really like older classic guns, like revolvers or like Winchester rifles. I like something that has a very mechanical feel to it. Here we go, finally we're back. Seeing as there's customizable genitalia, how blessed am I going to make my character? I don't know, it depends on what the game actually lets me do. And whether it'll actually matter. I guess we should take our ink tokens with us. Might need those. Pick them up. What would you be funny in Cyberpunk 2077 if you can adjust the man boobs with it? Maybe you can? Maybe you can have those. Maybe those are fashionable. I'm just still wondering what the level of customability you get when you'll play female with the genitalia. I mean, it's obvious what you can do with it as a dude, but are you really going to be like, yo, I want this shape of labia? Or maybe like pierce it or give it a tattoo? That's about all I can think of. And I've used my imagination, you know, rigorously on this subject. Phone battery getting low. Have a good one. You too, man. You hope it's very. Maybe they let you change the shape of your pubes and like do little like shapes, stuff like that. What's up, TS? How you doing? You've been beat up by 2 girls in your life. What was the reason? That's the important bit. Now imagine if you're a female and you can implant... Okay, well that's... I don't think they're going to go into that direct... Well, maybe they will, I don't know. Hard to say. Then you're basically doing all the Rule 34 animator's job for them at that point. Have I ever gotten an erection during a sex... Okay, these questions are a little too personal. Who knows? I am human, I react to stimuli, so it's a direct possibility. But generally, no. Right, so, now we go back to that one goddamn door. It was down the elevator, I believe. Or was it over here? That's where it just came from. Down the elevator it is. You grew up with older sisters. Okay, that explains it. Yep, down there, the red door. We're finally back. Let us move on. What are these points next to your text box for? Those are like moot coins. They're basically there to like encourage you to like chat more. They're Twitch's thing. You can spin them on like mostly pointless, useless stuff. You know, I'm fairly glad I left behind my shotgun up in the mansion because it saved me a lot of space. You know, this would be game over if he ever got those handcuffs caught on like a guardrail or something. So it's over here. There's a long way to go for this. Is this what they're for? Yes, that's exactly what they're for. What's my favorite sweet? Kit Kat bars. I guess that counts as a sweet, right? Lock has been released. I used to really like Blow Pops, but I haven't had any in a long time. Same with Skittles. I used to have a real sweet tooth as a kid too, but thankfully I managed to, like, with perseverance, do away with it. So I rarely eat, candy. This is an ominous hallway. Do I think Konami should give another shot to Castlevania? They just canceled their only Castlevania game. I think they need to sell their properties to someone who can actually use them. We're actually getting a little low on pistol ammo. Just in case. Has anyone done my Sin Persona 5 yet? No, because it's physical. There has actually not been enough time for someone to amass that many points. you were to stream Persona 5, how long would each stream be? I'd probably have to do it at 8 hours at a time or something if I wanted to do it in a reasonable, time period. There we go. But it's not really on my radar right now because it's just too much work. I've also played a lot of RPGs recently, and I'll probably have a few more before the year's over.
Welcome, young ones. So glad you have joined the party. You are the guests of honor. After all, it's your wake.
Why do you care about us? We had nothing to do with you.
Dr. Marcus?
No, you can't be.
I'm old
What's
now.
going on?
10 years ago,
Oh, that voice.
Spencer had me assassinated.
Oh. That's my old voice. "10 years ago, Umbrella had me assassinated." Doctor.
Oh, time to die, Doctor.
I will take over your research.
Wesker, Birkin.
Bastards. No, this is the guy Wesker killed many
However,
years ago.
Something wondrous happened.
Oh, well, deep throat old man right now. Ugh.
It took the T-virus inside of my queen years to procreate my new...
Take over your research, and we'll try a better line read next time, huh?
I live. Now I will have my revenge on Umbrella, and the world will burn in an inferno of hate.
Is this not your favorite Resident Evil villain?
We'll see which one of us is gonna die.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, Magnum. Please do a GTA 4 Sins. Well, I've got to do that and 5 and San Andreas as well. Ow. Don't combo me, bro. She can't take... Don't stop aiming at her. She can't take the damage. Fuck. I barely got to do anything. He just won't stop. Fuck. Is this the final boss? I don't know. I think it is. I just know it sucks. Should have had the fire, grenades in the grenade launcher, not the acid, by the way. Let's go do the card thing again. Fatality. What's my favorite Rockstar game? San Andreas. Acid rounds kind of suck in this game. There's very limited. They're good against zombies, I think. They're really powerful against living things. And then they work against zombies, which are not living things. Yeah, the reason I bought Mortal Kombat 11 is because it is a story mode. I just don't plan to do a video right now on it. I need the shotgun. The shotgun is in a different area. I didn't bring it with me when I came down here, unfortunately. Right over here. You're really into Mortal Kombat 11, aren't you, Soylent Hill? Scarlet has the best voice acting talent. Do I sin jump scares because they're overused? I used to have that a specialized sin for that where I would put a star wipe over it, but I kind of retired that one. Now I just mention them if they're like, you know, worthy of mention. I haven't really, you know, tackled too many horror games as of recently, so I haven't had much cause. You heard Mortal Kombat's because Soylent was talking about it. Don't get your hopes up. You sneeze? Congrats. Those Magnum rounds. Now you have to spell your sneeze out on chat. What did it sound like? I noticed everyone has a unique sneeze sound. I might need to give this herb to Billy if he takes too much damage in this fight. Because this cutscene was so good, we're gonna watch it again. Tonight's chat is a very normal chat. Kind of disappointing, you say.
Welcome, young ones. So
We've had a lot of new people join the chat recently, so they haven't been yet been indoctrinated in our our weirdness.
It's your wake.
Who are you?
Why do you dress so stupidly, by the way, once you died and came back as a prettier boy?
You can't be. What's going on?
10 years ago, Spencer had me assassinated.
Wow, this is just like it when it happened in Resident Evil 2. By the way, the other guy is Birkin from Resident Evil 2, if you didn't know.
Die, Doctor.
I will take over your research.
Evil laugh.
Wesker. Birkin.
No, I can skip the cutscene, I'm just watching it again just for the laughs.
However,
Why is Birkin anime in this?
something
Resident Evil
wondrous
used to be pretty
happened.
anime. Did you never notice how anime the character designs were? You know, I saw an AI app, saw a GIF of an AI app that was created in China today that can turn you into an anime girl
Procreate
for your TikTok videos, chat.
life.
Future is weird and cool. You can now be your own waifu.
I live. Now I will have my revenge on Umbrella, and the world will burn in an inferno of hate.
You'll pay for what you've done.
We'll see which one of us is gonna die.
The gender swap? Well, no, this is actually just turns you into a straight-up anime character. You tried to waifu your hot pepper picture, but it didn't work. Good. Waifu that thing, chat. Stop. I'll lead him away. Ow. Eek. What are you... What's going on with you back there? Oh. Oh, fuck. I should have yelled. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. I thought you would get out of that on your own. My bad.
Resident Evil 0.
Boo. Pro gamer. I just, figured she was, dependable and could, free herself. I trusted in her. Alright, quickly walk. They could have put a safe point a little closer, just saying. Would have been nice. Just like one of your Otacon hentais. You know he watches it. Camera, stop. Cut. No, we'll skip the cutscene this time. Here It Goes Again by OK Go plays in your head. What? That's terrible. Why is that happening? It's not my fault. You can't put that on me. These leeches are basically like Ouroboros. Not quite. That's a special level of annoying. Wonder if Ouroboros will ever come back. I mean, you did fight an Ouroboros fight in Resident Evil Revelations 2. Revelations 2. So there's still some of it lying around. Alright. Get over there. Make it work. What? That's random. You whoa! Uh-oh. Shoot! What are you doing? It won't let me oh! Fucking... Yikes. It wouldn't let me shoot at it, and it wouldn't let me switch to Billy to shoot at it, and he didn't, the AI didn't make him shoot at it. Well, there's your Vor. Congrats. He's, I don't think I was dead just yet. We could have, like, fought against it. There's nothing more terrifying than watching either a frog or a snapping turtle eat. It's like monstrous. Like, this is proof that there is no God. Rebecca Burrito. Not chorizo, mate, but it'll do. What's my favorite anime game? I don't think I have one. I mean, I have games in genres that I like. I don't really... some of them happen to be very anime-like. I mean, I played, Astral Chain recently. That was pretty good. That's very anime-like. Same with Bayonetta. Worst game I've seen? FF13. I think that frog only appears in that one location, doesn't it? I've never seen it pop up anywhere else. I'm waiting for you. And he seems like he does it randomly. Do I plan on sending Xenoblade? Not anytime soon. There is that new anime kind of game coming out on the new generation of consoles. It's like you fight bouquets of flowers or something. Scarlet Nexus? Yeah, that might be interesting. I like the idea of having to fight something that weird. The evil florists are attacking. It's up to us. Billy's hurt. I've only got 1 health, so I need to let him get more hurt before I can justify healing him. That's the American healthcare system at work right now. You look okay to me, pal. Come back when you're bleeding out of your ass. Would I play Vampire 3 for three times in a row? In a roll, as you say, for how much money? How much money are we talking about? Why are the Mughals in this game? What? There are no Mughals in this game. Yeah, you're getting weird. I'm gonna have to recommend you lay out the drugs for at least, another day. Alright, let's do this. I wish there was a dodge button, that'd be real nice. Okay, I need that healed right now. Oh, I can't exchange it? Thank you. Thank you. I love you, game. You're good to me. She's in an action, so she can't give me the heal. Alright, I'll just stay back. You take... No! Just let me heal my people. Oh, they're both near dead. Okay, you need the heal now. Why don't you die? Oh, fuck, that ain't death. Little girl, big gun. Fuck. This is starting to annoy me.
Resident Evil 0.
I can't go back to get my shotgun. It's in an area I can't reach right now. Or I would. We'll get him. We just gotta get a lucky run. I don't know who any of the Persona 5 villains are. I can't answer that question. I never played it. Who's the best villain of this game you never played and know next to nothing about? You have 5 seconds to answer correctly. Jim Bob. Any green herbs? No, I've got one herb that I can heal Billy, but I kind of also need it. Just I have to save it to see who needs it more. He can take a bit more damage than Rebecca. Walk back to the cable car? I probably could, but it would take a while. Uh-oh, uh-oh. No. Go up. Thank you, I'm glad I lost a bit of chunk of health. Needed that. Now she's in caution. It's just so random. Frog. I probably will go back and get a shotgun if I need to. Eventually I'll get so frustrated from dying I'll have no choice. But trying to keep two characters alive is getting a mighty pain in the ass. It's like a constant escort quest. So. Big gun. Equip that. That. All right, let's try it again. I don't know why this guy cares so much about these two. They have nothing to do with Umbrella or his revenge. He's like, I need to be the villain right now.
Welcome.
Take your 2 good free hits in, thank you. More Magnum rounds over here. Billy, just get the fuck away, Billy. Billy, stop. The Magnum rounds. Billy, run this way. Billy, I've got a heal for you. Stand still. Dead? We got it. Took all my Magnum rounds though, except for 2. What'd you leave for me, big boy? Shaft key. Thank you, chat. Second shaft key. Billy can pick that one up. What's with Japan and multiple mounts? But they're really into body horror. Oof, gross. Where am I? Oh, this is it.
You stay here.
Okay.
Keyhole. It looks like it works together with the device next to it. Paper's somewhat... oh. What's up? Okay, what's up with Japan and fat people hentai? Okay, that's not the question I was expecting. I guess you know a lot about the subject because I'm at a loss. I'm not sure what you mean. What would I give to hear welcome, stranger? A fat ruby. I want to make him happy. Ah, I'll buy it at a high price. Ugly bastard? Is that what we're... oh, sure, whatever that means. Oof, look at all these goodies. Where am I going, by the way? I don't know. When you, sir, are not educated enough to fuck... apparently I'm not. I have no idea what this discussion's about. Apparently there's a genre of hentai that's all about fat people, I'm guessing. Oh wait, I can combine the ink ribbons. Right, let's get... oof, we can make... no, not you. Only she can mix. Fat, gross guys are the ugly bastards. Okay. I still don't know what the fuck this is all about. I need to drop some stuff. Do you need to sentence someone to deletion? No, we're just having a weird conversation. I'm now lost because I'm lost in. I'm gonna use this on Billy. He needs to get back to full health. Actually, I should use a... yeah, this should be enough for him. Have I ever played Bed Wars on Minecraft? I have not. I can gladly say I have not. Okay, let's save the game again, because I don't want to go through that again if I die. If Capcom ever decides to remake Resident Evil 4, the teaser trailer should definitely feature the merchant's voice over here, stranger. Yeah, he needs to be in it. That's all I care about. Fuck, I just saved over the wrong file. I didn't want to save over that. Oh well. He needs to be expanded, if so. Where even am I? You have to cosplay like a video game character. Who would it be? I don't know, there's a few people I could pull off. Like, I could pull off Ignis from Final Fantasy 15 probably pretty well.
What?
It's the Queen!
The Queen!
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat,
activated the self-destruct system.
Come on, can't this thing move any faster?
How many sins will I remove if the Emergent shows up in Resident Evil 8? I would highly doubt that, but I don't know. Depends on how he's if he were how he's depicted.
Shit!
Oh fuck, this is final boss then.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
What is this?
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel
Oh,
evacuate
stop squirting.
immediately. Repeat.
Oh. That's just so you can move around. Let's leave her up there where she's somewhat safe.
I'll go check over there.
The self-destruct system has
Uh-oh.
been activated. All personnel evacuate
Capcom Right was like, I don't know why people keep calling Resident Evil. Well, they clearly made it out to be that way. Oh, the dead? Light. No.
Billy, can't handle sunlight. We need to open the windows.
Follow me!
I've got an idea. Oh, start turning the valve, you moron.
You work on the windows.
Got it.
I'll use my charm to distract Her Majesty.
Charm. Gate operation manual. To open the heliport in case of emergency, follow the procedures below. Removing the lock. Oh fuck. Also, Steam Money, they give you the 8 months. 8 months, woohoo. There are 4 locking mechanisms in the room which must be activated in this order. Southwest side, northwest side, oh god. Southwest side and west side. Turn each in the mechanism's handles to unlock the gate. Alright, south, north, southeast, west. That's a weird order.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel
Southwest,
evacuate immediately.
that way, the northwest, southeast. What? Fuck. Someone remember that for me.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
She's getting the southwest one right now, so the next one needs to be the northwest one. So it's gonna be up there in that other area. Follow me, ugly!
The self-destruct system has been
Oh, this way.
activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Oh, only she can do it. Fuck! And she was eaten. What VR setup do I use? I have a HTC Vive with index controllers.
Resident Evil.
Ah, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Was yesterday my birthday? No, today is. Alright, try that again. sure everything's loaded. That'll have to do. You think sending Half-Life Alyx is going to be hard for me? I don't think I can send Half-Life Alyx. I played through it, and I don't think there's enough there for me to work with. Just like most Half-Life games. Really good game, though. I really enjoyed that. All the weapon stability, maybe in the second half of it. Well, it's really only the pistol ammo I can give to him. Can you get off me? Thank you. It's like an acid well. Might as well use these on it. Going to get a good night. See you. Have a good night. No, your gun is supposed to do more damage. Thank you. All right. Now comes the hard part. She has no more pistol ammo, but she can give me her pistol. Since her pistol does a little bit more damage. I don't know if that really matters, though. Also, Izuku Tachimaru, thank you for your sub. I really just need to distract it anyways. Over here! Are you ever gonna look at me? Notice me, Slug Senpai, notice me. Yeah, I gotta get the northwest one now. I can't actually switch to her anymore. Leave her alone! I can't control her at all now. Maybe if I just like walk around. What's the next one after this, chat? That's southeast after this one, so it'll be probably somewhere else. I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, southeast. So over there on the far right-hand corner. Maybe I should pull this one over here. Yeah, over here, buddy. No. You leave her alone. How's your health looking, Billy? Oh, fuck. Very hairy. So, one more to go after this, though.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
You got any, like, ammo for me anywhere in this room? No? Ah, shit, I just healed. No, I'm still good.
The self-destruct system
Go! Hurry!
activated.
Get the last one.
Personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
No! Shit. Maybe that stunned him long enough for to get past it. Move!
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
It's getting tense. Alright. Survive! Oh, I think we did it.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Burn. I didn't know leeches were vampires. I wish I could have found that giant Barry Burton Magnum just sitting there.
Billy!
I have this. Well, you have this now.
Hey, Queenie!
Queenie. Thank you for the 100 bits, Ninja. Happy birthday, your love. Sorry I couldn't get you a present. Just being here is more than enough. Nice victory, Bab. Wow, that was something else. Oh, thank you for the happy birthday wishes, chat. Keep vibing, controller. Assure me of my victory. The game lit up the candle well, didn't it? Yes, you're right. Not a bad way to see it. Oh, he finally took those off, did he? Guess he's like needed a moment.
Hey, that must be the old mansion that Enrico was talking about.
I think I'm down for more horror there, Rebecca. Let's go to this other spooky mansion. What a
Guess it's time to
mansion!
say goodbye. Officially, Lieutenant Billy Cohen is dead.
Yeah, I'm just a zombie now.
Yeah, she will forget this entire game existed to keep Billy's, secret safe, I guess. I'm gonna go be in a game that makes more sense.
Thank you, Rebecca.
So she willingly just decided, I'm gonna go to this other mansion. First one was pretty bad. This one I got a good feeling about. Such a dumb way of getting that character there after all that. It really is. How do we tie this in together? Oh, she just goes to it, chooses to. So Billy wandered off into the now monster-filled forest. He died 2 hours later. Yeah, we never saw him again, heard anything about him. He probably actually did die. A girl must keep her secrets. Yeah, she doesn't mention any of this to Chris. And considering how good, how capable she was in this game, she does nothing in the next game. I think she like loses her gun, and that's the explanation. Like, I lost my weapon. Looks almost no different in the CG movies, but Leon and Chris are old and look like they've been through hell. Oh, is she in the CG movies? I didn't know. Sorry about another poor ending. It's not really, it's just a funny ending more than anything else. I kind of expected to, because there's no way you can really transition this game into the original Resident Evil and not have it actually make any sense. Yeah, she lost all those guns, apparently, when, somehow. And all memory. Rebecca is only in the last CG movie? I did lose her shotgun, well, I put it away. I decided to give myself a handicap. The last time Billy is mentioned is Rebecca filing a false report claiming he died. Where did that happen? What did I get for my birthday? A cake. Like, in my family, birthday presents were never really a thing since, poverty. So we just get a cake. It's just kind of been our thing ever since, even though things have changed, the financial situation. So just get a cake. Our tradition. In the N64 port of Resident Evil 2. Weird that they would... Well, I guess they were originally working on this game for N64, so maybe I guess they knew they were going to do it at that point. Happy birthday, time for me to give me $100. You don't need to do that. That's completely unnecessary. When was the last time I laughed? I laugh all the time. You watch streams enough, you'll definitely hear some of them. I don't really mark them down in my journal when I do it though. Though they happen. Am I going to end the stream? I don't think so. I mean, it feels a little too early for that. Have the booze and cake. It was a good cake. What's the next game Sin in mind? Well, my next game right now is it's going to be advanced. You know what? I think I might give you guys a sneak peek at the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare video. How about that? That's the next video, and probably most likely Ghost of Tsushima will be after that. Yeah, I'll let you guys see the first, 2 or 3 sins. How about that? Those are usually like my really well worked on sins anyways, since those are my hook for new people, coming to the channel. That'll be my birthday present for you. Yeah, it's an OnlyFans benefit. You get early access to all my new videos and content, you king you. Guess the game's over? Yeah, but the stream ain't over. Too early for that. I like to go at least 3 hours, so we got another hour to kill. Shinji Mikami. My birthday is on National Nude Day, is it? Hey, not bad. Did someone say OnlyFans? Yes. Yes, I did. As a joke. Hey, Tiviono, thank you for your 6-month sub. Happy B-Day. Thank you. This song really doesn't fit with the game, does it? Conclusion for this game, do you consider it sin-worthy for a video? I probably could, but it would be a very short video. It might even be under 10 minutes. It'd probably be my shortest sin video ever, actually. I'd have to, put a little more time into it and try writing a script on, while I'm working on something else and see how, how it turns out before I would give it the thumbs up or down. Ugh, so, kills, 104. Fired 522 shots, recoveries 32, saves 33. Took me 10 hours. You can now play Leech Hunter. What is Leech Hunter? You can now play Wesker mode. Oh! Oh, we can play as Wesker. And he looks exactly like he does in Resident Evil 5. For some reason. And Rebecca has also been Weskerized as a sci-fi schoolgirl. She has the mic, and yeah, I guess they just took the influence from Resident Evil 5. Let's check that out real quick, actually. Complete global DLC. There's actually a lot of costume DLC for this game. You can actually make Rebecca wear her gym uniform. So what game is next? Ghost of Tsushima. Took Rebecca under my wing. Yeah, he finally made her into his girl. That's what he was wanting the entire... How do you access that? New game? Options? Extras? Wesker mode. Hold B to release and perform a forward dash. Press B while dashing to stop. Use left stick and B while dashing to change direction. We got power dashes. While aiming, hold X and... Or death... We got a death stare? While aiming, hold X and release to perform a long-distance attack. Hold longer for more power. The movie scenes still feature Billy, though. Alright, so... Dash and I-beam. Wesker beam. We have Wesker beam. Oh shit, we actually got to get to the... Oh, she's evil. She has no special powers, though. We actually have to get to the point where Billy is unlocked first, though. Yeah, this outfit is way better, though. At long last, you will know the depths of my power. I can't do my Wesker voice for some reason when I'm playing a game with Wesker in it. Ah, fuck. Okay, we'll try to rush through this really quickly to get to, unlock Billy or Wesker.
This is Officer Chambers from...
Well, you can actually see the booty now, so it's actually not that bad. Now that the fanny pack is gone. Now, this costume is way better, but evil eyes help too. Of course, Wesker would give her a skin-tight uniform. That's what he did to Jill. It's more modest than what Jill was wearing. Like I said, there is a DLC that lets you put, Rebecca in her gym uniform from Wesker's photograph. Evil Rebecca is bae. Well, for some reason, when you get evil, you go up in hotness. I don't understand the logic, but evil equals sexy. Happens every time. Ah, Rebecca. Finally, we meet. I
Really?
like your gym uniform.
Lieutenant Cohen.
Yes, call me whatever
So,
you like.
You seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have
Yeah,
you?
that's Wesker, all right.
Prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those
Evil
soldiers
revolves around a
outside.
positive body image. Show the world your
I
inner
see.
vixen, Rebecca.
Stars. Well, no offense, honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around. So, I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Wait! You're under arrest.
I,
No thanks,
Wesker?
Dollface.
No sailor can
Already
hold
worn
me.
handcuffs.
I could shoot, you know.
Then do so. Where's the lewd source film mods? Those are mainly for like the new games.
Edward! Are you alright? What happened?
Worse than...
Nice watch though, yeah, it is very nice.
You must be careful, Rebecca. The forest is full of
Demons.
zombies and monsters.
Zombies and monsters.
What did you do to your look and that jewel on your chest? Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. How come Rebecca doesn't get any special evil power? That dog just did a somersault. Rebecca looks sexier. Yeah, we were just discussing that. That is her power. She got the power of style. Oh, I've given you the power of lewds, Rebecca.
Ow!
Get these cosplay boys off me. I just want to see the Wesker powers. That's what I'm looking forward. And the lines. He's got to get his own lines. You will give me an egg. What's up, Babby? How you doing? How's it doing for you?
This is Rebecca. Over.
Honestly, she does this uniform better than Jill does.
Enrico! Hello! Can you read me? Please respond.
Twitch Dartigan and YouTube Dartigan are two separate beings? Yes, they kind of... Well, YouTube Dartigan is more of a filtered version of me, I would say. Oh, Seth Newfield. Dartigan playing Far Cry 3. Hopefully, you enjoyed it. At least I know I have Boss to look forward to. I will hope you enjoy Far Cry 3 then. It's a pretty good game. By making the best only... Yo, Elder, thank you for all the Wesker jokes during this game.
Enrico!
By making the best OnlyFans page, we will ensure complete global masturbation. You know, that... Douglas actually does that exact line in one of his YouTube videos. Yeah, Douglas will actually... He does a lot of fan stuff around Wesker. I want to leave these things alive so I can use Wesker Beam on them. Rebecca.
It's gonna be dangerous from here on.
Do you like my pecs?
Why don't we cooperate?
Cooperate with you?
Because I
Listen,
lead
girl, if
Umbrella.
you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out
Doesn't mean you
things in
can't
this
trust
train.
me.
And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little
He's activated the
girl.
Sharingan chat.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Oh, we're not playing through the whole game again. We're just checking out Wesker mode.
Why don't you go and try while I wait here? Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try?
They really should have got Douglas to do the lines. There weren't even that many. He would have done it. I don't need the notes. Those are Sith eyes? Well, they're evil eyes. They're sexy eyes. Just because this cutscene's so good, we'll watch it again. It'd be something special though if Wesker
Excuse
was
me,
there.
Sir.
He added him into the
Sir.
video. I mean, he did that on purpose just to freak someone out. Like, yeah, this will scare the shit out of her. My boyfriend's gonna come kick your ass. He shoots lasers out of his eyes. Douglas also plays Kira from JoJo. He also plays, Legion in Mass Effect. That's one a lot of people don't realize it's him. Big action dodge for a leech.
Are you okay?
Immaculate singing voice.
Who is that guy?
That's not a Wesker line. He would like, oh yes, as expected.
Who's controlling the train?
Go and check out the first engine car. Listen, we gotta cooperate with each other from now on. You got that?
Well, I don't...
Clue in, girl. Or maybe you like being worm bait.
All right, but you just remember...
It doesn't have
I
a white-haired
will
character in a
shoot if you try
beach
anything
episode.
funny.
Can you even call it an anime?
Fine. Now take
Well, you're
these
also
with
talking about the same, like the Yakuta episode, or the
If you
festival
find
episode.
anything,
There's a
give
lot
me
of
a
like
call. Alright.
traits when it comes to that. The school fair, or the what is it? The school culture festival or something. They always have those staples. Ah, yes, you've chosen me, the perfect Resident Evil main character. Ah, look at my JoJo stance. Whoa, I'm fast. How do I use the the beam? He still carries the lighter. Wesker beam. I remember him using that in Resident Evil 5. This is the ultimate dead ass. He's like, "Well, give me the camera back. No, give me the camera back. Dead ass. It's gonna be a good joke. Oh, powering up. Oh, Rebecca. Dead ass. I'm sorry. I had to make that joke. I want to see what the Wesker beam does on enemies. Yeah, I want to find some zombies, but we have to activate this first. Ah, yes, Rebecca, the way the water glistens off your tricell uniform is wonderful. Do I like politics? Not really. Usually, community. Since I didn't start my community on politics, I don't usually like to bring it into it because that usually will just destroy a community. But I have my political stances, and I usually just keep them to myself. I'm not interested in trying to make people think the same way I do. I encourage people to come up with their own ideas. Power cable has been disconnected. Reconnect the cable. Yes. We should implement the quote function first, chat. We kind of already have the highlight your message and adding. That's more than enough. Oh shit! I fucked that up. I need to have Rebecca do that. Fuck. Shit. Fucking shit. Now he's stuck in here. Aye, Wesker. stuck in a trivial run is run. Yeah, we have to start over because it takes a while to get out of this. I'll blow my way out. Oh well, I'm sure it just does like damage, like you'll make a zombie go pop. It's not really gonna be anything amazing. I don't know if running into them will matter though. We have time, don't worry. Be happy. I forget, you know, it takes a while to get out of this kitchen. You gotta go back and forth and do a bunch of stuff. You get an ice pick and you have to fight a boss and everything. I was wanting to kill the scorpion with him too. Oh well. Did you soft lock? Well, I can't. I should have used Rebecca to get locked in here, not him. I just wasn't thinking. I actually thought it didn't matter. It automatically put her the one to make it do it. All right. Chad, would you like to see get a sneak peek at the next video? Since we've now played enough, I think, of the Wesker mode. Speedy Wesker. Alright, I'm only gonna let you see like the first couple sins. That's it. Not gonna show you the entire video. Plus, the video's not even done. It's only I'm only halfway through editing it right now. So, let's go. Bid adieu to Resident Evil 0. Hold on a second. Do I have any like costumes? Oh, that's just, watch through all the videos. I guess I thought maybe there's like a costume you could start with, but no. Oh, never mind. There isn't. Oh well. What's the difference of who's stuck? The person stuck in that room just gets to be stuck in that room for a while the other person runs around the train and to get them out. All right, hold on just a second. You know what? Adobe Premiere has gotten awfully slow for loading up these days. It's just like up until like this week, it would load up pretty quickly. Now it's like, I'm going to take a full minute. Elliptica, you love my videos? Thank you. You're actually just in time to see a sneak peek of the next one. So lucky you. There's my desktop, exposed. Here's some fan art someone drew recently on the Discord, by the way. I'll show it off on, really good. I got like the stuff. Adobe decided, no, none of that. Boo Adobe, that's what you gotta use though. I mean, just quickly, fan art, where'd it go? Pretty good. Got the cat, me, a bunch of Metal Gear Solid references, the Guardian Ape apparently. And then Cosmic was the one I think who drew it. So I think he put his name in there. Yeah, good stuff. If you're out there, artiste, you just got immortalized on stream. All right, so here's what a GameSense video looks like when it's under production. You see all this stuff down here? For anyone who knows video editing, you'll understand. It's just many bitty tiny pieces all cut up and chunked together, and it'll be like probably around close to like I'm gonna guess like 25 minutes long once it's finished. I'm halfway done with it, but the rest of the sins aren't quite as long as the first batch of sins. But that's what you're getting so far. Yeah, when you have this much editing, it can become a pretty complex timeline. Because you have 3 different levels of sound, then you have video, then a bunch of layers for subtitles, overlays, and there'll also be a clock added up here on top of it once it's all put together. But many layers. So, usually my first sin, I put a lot of work and thought into because it's kind of my hook for when someone new shows up to the channel. And they're like, what's this all about? So I make it like a very longer sin that is more likely to get someone's attention to maybe get them to watch the rest of the video. Because usually on YouTube, if you can get someone to watch the first minute of a video, you can often get them to watch the rest of it. So I usually try to like make the first sin around over take up over a minute or so. This one actually goes to 128, but it's kind of like it's my hook. That's why I call it these days. So I'll let you guys see like the first couple. My PC must be really decent to render all that. Mine will explode. Running off about 5 years old at this point, actually.
We come into this.
My cat is here too. So hold on a second. So you can actually see see this. Stop it, Dex. Doing my best, I sort of am.
This world with our eyes closed. And most of us choose to live our whole lives that way.
I usually don't like to start with the game, letting the game talk, but in this case I kind of had to.
We blindly follow anyone who will lead us, giving ourselves.
So I might edit that out to like start with my voice.
Sense of purpose.
Fallout games begin with Ron Perlman claiming war never changes. It's a statement with just enough philosophical weight to work without sounding too pretentious, while also unintentionally describing how Activision just releases the same war game every year. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare begins by calling out people who live their whole lives doing what other people tell them to do, while hoping to find a meaningful purpose, which is big talk coming from a franchise whose tagline might as well be, purchase this game, purchase that game, stop playing the old game and buy this new game. Buy the collector's edition, stick your face in this DLC trough and drink deep. Consume, consume, consume. If They Live is ever remade, the character wearing the Taylor sunglasses is going to see some shit if he ever glances toward the gaming section of a Walmart. But this is all par for the course by this point. Every COD game starts with narration that attempts to convince the player they are bearing witness to the greatest treatise on warfare since Tolstoy.
Did I pronounce Tolstoy's name correctly there, by the way? I need to check that out. I'm not really sure on how to pronounce a Russian name completely.
Got bored and wrote a book. But Call of Duty is a tribal art tattoo of video games. You've been told it means something by the person who sold it to you, and that something sounds impressive.
I'd enlisted.
That's the first sin. Tolstoy. Tolstoy. Yeah, I'm not. I need to look up the proper pronunciation of Tolstoy. That's the guy who wrote War and Peace, by the way. Zoom. Good morning. Hey, guy, how you doing? Here's the second sin.
6 months ago with my best friend, Will.
That's the voice of Troy Baker, who normally can be counted on to put in a great performance in whatever role he plays, except in COD, which I'm guessing is intentional, since any character-defining moment that happens outside of a gun battle is just a waste of time, and Troy Baker's voice isn't one I associate with COD's supremely competent, white ubermensch main characters who are cut from the stone of Mount Rushmore and spliced with the bald eagle's DNA. Troy is more suited for playing hairy dads at speaking a low rasp.
Yeah, a little bit of a reference to The Last of Us there. Just a little one, just a tiny one. Had to.
This is what we signed up for. Well, the old man was a leatherneck, so I didn't really have much of a choice.
Yeah? I joined up because of the old man, too. More just to get away from him.
Mitchell just narrated about enlisting with his best friend William, yet their first bit of dialogue with each other might as well be two characters meeting for the first time. I would think brothers in arms would already know they both enlisted in the Marines due to daddy issues.
Let's do this! Mitchell! Hines! Lead out!
Specifically you two, the brand new recruits who only enlisted 6 months ago, meaning this is their first deployment, and it's in Seoul, South Korea as the North Koreans invade. Try not to start a larger conflict with your heroic yet cliché sacrifice.
I mean, this is probably a bit of a clash to see stream me at the same time as YouTube me. Because as someone mentioned earlier, they're sort of different in a lot of ways. But, now you're just seeing it more on display. What is this, a quick peek of the sim video? Yeah, we finished the game earlier and I just wanted to you know what? Why not show you just a little bit of what's coming. Mocap, well, mocap is something, big studios do really well. It's weird, I figured so. Stream Dartigan is super chill, YouTube Dartigan is nitpicky, and well, that's the point. Real versus the character. No apostrophe in Koreans. Yeah, you're right. You know what? We'll change that right now. Yeah, I'm Hit the save button. Well, I'll let you see a couple more. I don't want to like show you the entire video that I got so far.
Not seen anywhere in this first level would be the South Korean military, which would be a large factor in repelling a North Korean invasion, given that this is their own country and every able-bodied South Korean male is required to go through military service for a few years. Only the US gets to save the day. It's in a treaty, I'm sure. Call of Duty has grown so afraid that the people who play their campaign might not be capable of finishing it, that every level comes with an AI companion who walks in front of you, calls out enemies, opens doors and makes sure you don't get too far ahead, constantly reminds you of your objective and what's going on in the plot, and will occasionally reprimand you for hogging the toy blocks and declare milk and cookie time. Am I a badass soldier, or am I in a daycare? It's becoming harder and harder to critique.
We're not editing the video on stream. I'm just giving people a little bit of a brief look. No, I've actually done all my editing for the day. The rest of my editing will happen tomorrow. This is one of my favorite ones, actually.
Call of Duty games.
Make me scroll back.
It's becoming harder and harder to critique Call of Duty games. Doing something interesting involves taking risks. By that account, Call of Duty has become as safe as a middle school science fair project. One kid's baking soda volcano isn't any more impressive than another kid's potato battery. The only time one is worth mentioning is when something goes wrong. And I suppose it's to this game's credit that it pulled off a spectacular baking soda volcano that earned it a ribbon from their teacher and a trip to Chuck E. Cheese. This game...
That's what you call one of those smart people sins. You gotta think about it for a second. Like, what's he talking about? The lower IQ viewers are like, what are you talking about? Potato battery? Volcanoes is a Call of Duty game. But the smart people that I want to sub, they're like, oh, my brain is expanding. Chuck E. Cheese, maybe that's too American, I don't know. I'm guessing they don't have maybe they'll have to like Google Chuck E. Cheese, but I'm fine with that. Potato ain't no battery. You don't get it? I'm saying the game plays it incredibly safe. It doesn't really change anything. It's just like by the numbers. Like, here, kids, here's your science fair project. Do it by that. Chuck E. Cheese's, not Chuck E. Cheese. Well, I actually just said Chuck E. Cheese. I didn't put the E in there. Or did I? Oh, well, I guess when you say Chuck, yeah, I think I put Chuck E. Y, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, we'll change that too. Where's that? Oh, shit. Yeah, I saw there was like a... Yeah, alright, I'll change that one too. You got me. I actually haven't got my text edited script back. Actually, I just got it back earlier before the stream started, so I haven't implemented the changes that he sent me with those. So, Chucky, what is it? Apostrophe E? The kid casino is dying. Chuck E. Cheese is close to going out of business. Yeah, I've heard about that. No, yep, not a big surprise. Chuck, I'm not putting inlets on it. No way, it's too fancy. Chuck E. Capitalize it first. Then dot cheese. I've always just said Chuck E. with a Y though. I'm weird though. I have a unique way of doing things, chat.
Cheese. This game starts.
I'll show you just a couple more, and that'll be good.
It's off in the year 2054, which explains all the advanced weapons. However, I have to mark the game down for making the North Koreans just as technologically advanced. I'm not sure when the North Korean economy and technology department surged ahead, but if current day North Korea is anything to go by, they should be using...
Did I have Chuck... What? Not that Chucky? Yeah, I know, but I've always thought of it as Chucky with a Y.
Weapons about 40 years...
Korea isn't, capitalized there. Trust me, I always go back and fix all this before, or try to catch as many of these before I release a video. But you're catching a few right now. Yeah, I wait until I finish the video to go back to all right, let's go touch up all the text.
Is out of date, so they should be invading with weapon systems from the early 2000s. William gets his arm caught inside a VTOL.
This is one of my non-funny sins. It's just straight up detailing why I think it's kind of dumb.
Planting an explosive charge, and the two.
I always like to have a certain percentage of funny sins combined with straight up just this is the sin and why it's a sin. Go for a proper mix. That way you get little breaks in between all the I fix what I can catch, Sly. I fix what I catch. And I actually do have someone who actually I give my script to once I'm finished with my second draft of it, who text edits it for me. I just haven't implemented he just got the script to me a bit late. So this first half of the video is just the non-text edited version.
them are unable to open it despite wearing exo-rigs that allow them to rip doors off cars, among other feats of strength. 2 days of fighting is all it took to repel the North Korean invasion of South Korea. A futuristic throwdown between North and South Korea is something you could base an entire story around. It would take you longer to sit through every episode of MASH than it would to fight this conflict. Pressing F to pay respects is an Air Force tradition. Marines press Alt F4.
There you go. That's my current take on that one. I went through a couple different versions of how to, like, put this one in. I didn't want to do something that someone else has already kind of made a joke or meme about. And I haven't seen anyone say that. So I was like, I'll go with that. Because, there is a lot of, rivalry in the U.S. military forces. So I figured, what if, only the Air Force, where the press F tradition, while the Marines go Alt F4. Conflict, there's sometimes when I'm recording something, it'll end up different. I'll say something that sounds better than my written version. But like I said, I go back and try to fix that afterward in the text. Sometimes when I say something out loud, it doesn't sound as good as it is written down. So you'll change it around during recording directly. So that's how I just chose to handle that. I'm not sure if it's good or great or not, but pretty much everyone has already memed this moment to death. There's not a whole lot I can really add to it. So I tried to keep it short. Alright, I'm going to show you one more sin. Alright, one more.
I'm Jonathan Irons. I'm Will's father.
Mr. Irons, I'm sorry for your loss, sir.
I'm sure you are, Sergeant.
Activision decided they were tired of that hack Kojima having all the fun when it came to currently existing technology and PMC storylines, and set about making their own game that lacked any of the interesting characters, plot, or message, focusing solely on the technology aspect of a near-future setting and copy-pasting Call of Duty plotline number 6 about dads and WMDs. Kojima always had a message in his wargames. It just so happened to include bisexual vampires and robotic cows that keep you nodding along with how deep it was supposed to be. What I'm trying to say is you give Kevin Spacey to Kojima, and he'll at least give you something worth talking about, whereas Khan doesn't have a single bisexual vampire or fat bomber on roller skates to be seen. It just has Kevin Spacey, who, if he were allowed to play himself, would still come pretty close to a Kojima villain, but here he's just an angry man with a dead son that he blames the world for.
Alright, there you go. That's all you're getting for now. You saw the first 5 minutes. Did it say just 2 happened? Yeah, like I said, that'll get fixed, don't worry. Like I said, some of this is still early draft of the video. Got to go touch up a lot of things. Still a little rough. Angry man with a dead son that he blames the world for. I kind of like that description of him. That, and I liked it the game just has Kevin Spacey. Doesn't have bisexual vampires. That's one of my prouder moments in the video. Bisexual vampire? Vamp. He's very, he plays it very bisexual. Yeah, you're right. For some reason it has so. I think I had that sentence written differently, and I changed it, but it left the so in there. Yeah, well, actually, no, you're right. I had it right. Chat is confusing me. It's supposed to be so. Just so happened. Someone said that said just 2. You're brainwashing me somehow, chat. How are you doing that? You're not a Metal Gear Solid fan? It's alright, not everyone is. But, I'll leave this big spot blank so I can put the intro in there once Rune finishes with it. But, so far, I think it's going to be a pretty good video. I've got another 60 sins to add to it that I'll be doing tomorrow. And then hopefully have it out to you on Thursday. Chat is gaslighting me. It can happen. It can happen. You're not going to lie, watching your videos with you semi-analyzing them is fun. The thing is, I don't like to watch any video I've already done, because I will only notice the mistakes that I can no longer fix. Or things I could have done better. Like lines I could have come up with something funnier to say, so I don't like watching my old video. After it's done and out, I never watch it again. Mainly because I've already spent so much time watching it here and editing. Am I ditching the letterbox? I've never used letterbox. Yeah, the only time letterbox has been in my videos is when the game itself is letterboxed. Yeah, games usually aren't in letterbox, so why would I change them to be that way? What are we going to do now? Or what am I going to do now? I don't know. I'm not going to show like the first 17 minutes of the video. I got to save some of it to make sure you guys watch the video on YouTube. Should make this a tradition on the streams, little sneak peeks for those of us who watch streams. I don't know, maybe. I'm not always, well, the thing is, I don't always like stream while I'm editing a video together. Sometimes this is just like an occasion where I could, because I've got it scheduled pretty well and I'm ahead of schedule. Usually on editing days, I don't stream, and I don't stream until I finish the video. Thanks again for the sneak peek, Dartigan. It was great going to sleep. Sweet dreams to you in the chat. Hey, Daichi, you have a good night. Hey, Dex, what do you need? You've already been fed. You're good. It's weird for you to hear your own voice outside of your skull like most people. At first. I've more or less gotten used to it now. But, yeah, I've heard my own voice so much, like, yeah, it's normal to me. And that, like, I have to, like, listen to it constantly while I'm editing a video together anyways. It'd be really hard to, like, make any content if it was still making me cringe. Still hate it when you hear... Well, most people don't like hearing their own voice at first, or don't like seeing themselves on, camera. And that's because they get used to the sound of their voice as they're saying it, and that's slightly different from how everyone else hears it, because it's, reverberating in your own head and skull. Same with, getting used to seeing yourself in a mirror reflection versus seeing yourself in a camera. It's two different things. But once you do it enough, you get used to it. Though I've never really got used to the thing with a camera, since I don't really see myself in a camera very much. Probably one of the reasons I don't use a webcam very often. You have a YouTube video with that, like, 10Ks that you can't stand watching because of the sound of your own voice. Like I said, you're usually your harshest critic when it comes to that stuff, but you eventually get used to it. 10K views ain't bad, though. Congrats on that. Ow, my cat is biting my hand. Stop. Thank you, Dex. I appreciate that. I was petting you, too. And now she's trying to rip the plastic off my new PC case that's covered in... Stop it. That's not for you. You did that last night, too. Dex. Back. My cat is fascinated with bags for some reason. So there's like a giant plastic, bag over top of my PC case sitting on my floor. How's the PC coming? I haven't started putting it together because I've been busy working on a video. Haven't had time. Once I get this video done, I'm gonna and I have a friend where I usually put my computers together with, and I'm trying to get him to come up so we can put it together. Coat my hand in hot sauce. No, thank you. Gotta clean that up afterward. There is plastic. Yeah, she tries to eat it, though. I had to stop her. Can't let my cat eat plastic bags. I don't know what she... same with my garbage bag. She, like, tears holes in them and tries to eat the plastic. It's a weird, weird kink she's developed. Should play a game? I don't know. I don't really feel like... I don't know if I'd want to play another game right now. I could play this, this demo, I guess. Spelunky. This is the game about old people fighting each other on script. We got the wonderful 101 still. But play the Chex Mix game. No, thank you. Plus, I might just end the stream a little bit early, since it is getting close to the 3-hour mark. So we'll just consider this a talk time until we hit about 10:50. So, another 10 minutes of me just chatting, having a straight-up chat with chat. That seems like a good idea. And we'll just call it an early, it is my birthday after all. Give myself a little bit of a break. I had to work on my birthday too, had to edit a video together. Streets of Rage, Streets of Rogue is, different kind of game. Am I planning on sending the wonderful 101? No, not really. I need to get it back. I need to do another stream of that at some point, though. I've only did one stream of it. It's a pretty fun game. I don't think chat was that into it, though. I also have Shenmue 1 and 2. I bought that while it was on sale. Maybe someday. And yes, I own Crysis. But that's getting re-released soon, so I wasted my time buying it. I bought that like a day before they announced, well, I only paid like $4 for it, but then they're like, oh, we're remastering the game. Thank you, Samurai. MK11, yeah, it's on there. Along with other things. Yeah, that bought that. That was real cheap on a sale. I also got MK 10 and 9 as well, but they're further down. Look at that chat. Dragon Quest. This is better though. Totally better. Did you think that the Steam sale was underwhelming? Well, the thing is, once you have so many games, all Steam sales are kind of underwhelming because you already own the games you really want. And I usually can't sit around and wait for a game to go on sale when it's new because I have to do a video on it. So a lot of the games I would be excited over buying, why on sale, I already own. Here's the game I played with Kate a couple months back. So far, still my game of the year. The important question is, do I own Persona 5? I do not. Especially, it wouldn't be on PC anyways. The only Persona 4 is on Steam. You finally got your hands on Sea of Solitude. I thought you were going to say Sea of Thieves. Is that another pirate game, I assume? Ah, the friend, yes. I think we make pretty good videos together. Hopefully we can do some more soon. As soon as, she gets work settled up. You're a little annoyed that you have to go through Origin to play, though. You don't, well, technically you don't anymore. Unless you don't want to buy, well, you probably don't want to buy it again on Steam. But all the Origin games are starting to come over to Steam again. That's why I was able to get, some of the stuff. Or some of the more, like, some of the games recently. I need to play Darkest Dungeon at some point. Name characters in it after chat. Yeah, well, I think they're actually getting rid of the Origin launch for it eventually, too. Check out Heave Ho or that Bunny Man game for co-op stuff. I think I know what you're talking about when it comes to the Bunny Man game. But, yeah, always looking for good co-op stuff. I think hopefully we can do the new Dark Pictures game when that comes out at the end of the year. We didn't get to do Man of Medan because, stuff happened. But maybe we can do that one. When am I getting Half-Life Barney? I don't really plan to. It's kind of like really short. What is my opinion on monetization in sports games from EA and 2K? Well, I don't really play sports games. But I'm usually not cool with monetization. Well, it depends if it helps you win or not, and then it becomes an issue. If you're just buying like cosmetics, I'm like, whatever, knock yourself out. It's not something I would spend my money on, but I don't personally care enough about it to be outraged. If you want to spend money to bling out your character, that's fine. But when you're like multiplayer and it actually affects the game, that's when it gets like, no thank you. Half-Life cock and ball torture, Dr. Freeman. Cock and ball torture. Like my accents have been like my impressions have been really weak recently. I think I've done them too much. We actually almost got all the achievements. Not too shabby. I like Half-Life 1, but I'm not really into the only expansion I like was Posing Force. What about that Jesus VR game that I don't think that game's actually ever coming out, to be honest with you. I think it's just more of a joke at this point. And usually those kind of sim games are garbage. They're put together cheaply and they're bad. They're just there to like bait YouTubers and streamers into playing it and maybe getting their fans to play it for a quick round of cash. Gotetsu with, someone broke up the ass Gotetsu. Twitch Dartigan talking about cock and balls. I've joked about cock and ball torture often. It's one of my favorite go-tos. What multiplayer game am I playing? None. Usually when I'm playing a game, I'm streaming it anyways. But there's currently no multiplayer game I'm into. I mean, technically I've been playing COD, which has multiplayer, but I haven't touched it at all. Ever plan to play another VR game when one comes out that really gets my interest? Think about streaming VR games, it wears you out. So you're like, after 4 hours, just like, I've just done 4 hours of intense exercise. Kumquat. Speaking of Kumquat, I actually attempted to make an emote of that. It didn't really turn out that well, though, so I never uploaded it anywhere. Where's it at? Yep, Kumquat. New folder. So I even tried to make it an animated one. But it just doesn't look very good once you actually put it into a regular emote size. It's like, it looks kind of shit. It was going to be my Better TV animated emote. I was like, no thank you. Maybe best file name. Maybe I can get it to work and like change the color around. What about an actual kumquat? It wouldn't really have the same effect. Not to me, anyways. Janky emotes. Yeah, like I said, probably just like delete. Yeah. I'm not really good at like, image editing anyways. It took a lot longer than it should have. Normally you can come up with, get rid of the background on those. Better TV, yeah, it's an extension you can have for to, change some things on Twitch, just like Frank Gervais. They actually synergize pretty well together. Tried to type gibberish. Accidentally typed a slur. That's not good. Be careful about that. Luckily, you're on a Twitch chat where no one will notice it, usually, and it'll be gone forever after a short period of time. Well, chat. We've had fun tonight, but I think it's actually, I think we should go ahead and call it there. We got about 3 hours of streaming. I started the stream at like, 10 till, so I'll go close to it. It's a bit shorter than usual, but is what it is. It is my birthday after all. Should give myself a bit of extra time tonight. So, yeah. I'm going to be finishing up my Call of Duty Advanced Warfare video tomorrow. I doubt I'll be streaming tomorrow, by the way. I'll probably spend all my time tomorrow on that, and then we'll start streaming, Ghost of Tsushima on Friday. So, hopefully you guys will have time to stop by and see me play some of that for you. If you haven't followed me yet here on Twitch, maybe consider hitting that follow button up there. Or, type in the Discord command down in chat and join my Discord. Or you can scroll down and click on the Discord button somewhere too. What is my favorite Cyberpunk movie? Probably The Matrix. I'm going to say The Matrix. Yeah. And video game would be Deus Ex. Disregarding that, yeah, there's a link to my Discord if you want to join that. Thank you so much for being here on my birthday, chat. Thank you for all the bits that were thrown my way, as well as subs or gift subs too. Wasn't necessary, but thank you anyways. And thank you to my lovely mod team, as always. So, yeah. I guess use the rest of your time today wisely, chat. Do something productive. Go to bed early. I don't know. Something. I'm gonna, rest up, finish a video tomorrow, and release that for you to laugh at. Hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Oh, thank you, Husky. For the 69-bit noise. You had to go for the meme, huh? Alright. See you guys next time. Likely on Friday. Good night, everyone.